Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about the flare focus of successful futurists. This plan is about how to plausibly forecast the future by alternating between broad and narrow ways of thinking. It's a learnable skill that helps your company see trends early instead of getting surprised by them. Think of it as a balancing two necessary modes. Flare, broadening your thinking. This is where you find inspiration, make lists, and think big. The goal? To look for early patterns at the fringe, places where hackers, academics, and testers are experimenting radically. You're rounding up the unusual suspects without judging. Focus, narrowing your thinking. This is where ideas get vetted, investigated, and decided upon. The goal? To categorize the wild stuff you found at the fringe. You look for hidden patterns like contradictions, new practices, hacks, rarities, to see what will evolve into a genuine trend. The cycle, overcoming the duality dilemma. Many teams fail because right-brained creatives and left-brained logical thinkers clash. A successful forecasting strategy forces the team to alternate between flaring and focusing through a 6-step process, harnessing the strength of both sides. Thank you.
So, how to see the future? The first thing, look at the fringe, not the mainstream. To spot what next, you need to observe the edges of society where hackers and academics and artists are experimenting. That's where the real change often starts. And the second one, think composition is cruel. Successful forecasting requires a team with both creative right brain thinkers and logicals and left brain thinkers. And the third thing, the 6-step forecasting method. So the step 1, map the fridge. Gather information from unconventional sources without filtering it. And the step 2, find the pattern. Use the cipher framework to categorize your findings. And step 3, question everything. Don't just accept a pattern, change it. Is it a real trend or just a fad? And step 4, get the timing right. Analyze when a trend might hit the mainstream, considering both internal tech development and external factors. And step 5, create scenarios. Like imagine different possible futures and develop strategies for each. And step 6, test your plans. Test your chosen strategies by asking tough questions about resources and customer values and adaptability. And the last point, forecasting is a skill, not a crystal ball. So the goal isn't to predict one exact future, but to understand a range of possibilities so you can be prepared and less surprised. It's a learnable skill that helps you to build a better future.
Your preferred future is an active creation. Forecasting is not magic, it's a learnable skill. The first step, scan the fringe. Change where you look. Look beyond mainstream news to find early trends. Second, once we have those signals, we process them using a rhythm of flare and focus. Brainstorm without limits, then narrow down to a concert plan. Third, challenge your own assumptions. Pressure test your ideas to make them stronger. Ultimately, this is not a one-time exercise, it's a continuous cycle. We scan, we flare, we focus, we challenge, and then we implement. By making this a regular practice, we don't just get better at predicting the future, we get better at building the one we want.
I learned that successful futurists are skilled at spotting early signals from the fringe places where new ideas and experiments begin, and using them to understand how future trends might develop. The article showed me that effective forecasting requires balancing creativity and logic through a flare and focus approach. First, expanding ideas widely, then narrowing them down with structured analysis. I also learned about a 6-step forecasting method that moves from observing the fringe to testing strategic plans, helping organizations prepare for different possible futures. Most importantly, the article taught me that forecasting is not just about prediction but about shaping the future by recognizing patterns early, asking the right questions, creating scenarios and choosing strategies that help build the future we want.
Balance creative expansion with practical execution. First, freely explore all possible ideas without limits. Then, shift to concretely planning how to make the best ideas a reality. Second, generate many ideas. First, evaluate and refine them later. Focus on creating a high quantity of diverse possibilities. So, moving on to the third point, define clear goals and concentrate to channel creativity effectively. Moving on to the fourth point, separate our brainstorming mindset from your critical analysis of mindset. When generating ideas, temporarily suspend all judgments and criticism. Later, switch to a selective mindset to choose and develop the strongest concepts. And last but not the least, my fifth point, treat innovation as an ongoing cycle, not one time event. Thank you.